sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' burner at wide receiver. He just crossed the century mark last week with 104 yards. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Throwing to start the drive. Pritchard. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. And even 50 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here. But you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Raiders at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas 1st. Here's the option going right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion. And I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So this game, Charles, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, You give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is...
Throwing to start the drive. Curtis flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time with a low pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Time has expired on the 1st quarter. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Curtis. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 23.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the gun on third down, Curtis looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it ends up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Kernan. Touchdown! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back to throw. Pritchard. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He'll take this to the 46. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Pritchard. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. It'll be a loss.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down. Curtis. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now yet another incompletion. Throwing to start the drive. Pritchard. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down. Back back at his own 6-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Raiders going to use one. Throwing to start the drive. Curtis. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Curtis. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll cover the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and 2, Curtis. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15.
And he will score. Touchdown.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
A throw there, but that's going to
CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
Finding room at midfield.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the... They'll start this drive out on the ground. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The defense rising to the challenge and sending them back on the side. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Looking to throw. Curtis. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really...
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Right back to him on first down. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And some space here. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That good for 19 and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. They'll run on first down. Gibbons. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Operating from the gun. Pritchard buying time to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
Plays under review.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And it's... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. The Raiders on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hoover, and he'll get it down here to the 43. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Hoover. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up the key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive bubble. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
To throw on 2nd down. Curtis throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Probably smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee you, Pryor was told that you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Harding. It's no good. And that will keep this a 2-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
And the Raiders have got him. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Pritchard. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Well, this ball